In certain positions, there's more excitement in a woman than in other areas. If this area is stimulated in particular, which can be done by artificial means using sex toys or by the finger, it produces intense excitement. Have you ever wondered why sexual intercourse in one position is better than in another position? My question is particularly directed to females who are sexually active and use different positions. Well, that is because in the vagina, certain areas which are more sensitive than other areas. And these erogenous areas are known as G-spot, U-spot, A-spot. The most famous or the most important out of these is the G-spot. So what is this G-spot? Or rather, is there a G-spot? The answer, my friend, is as complex as chicken before egg or egg before chicken. It's a controversial point, but people who believe in G-spot feel that there are areas in the vagina which are as sensitive as the clitoris. Confused? Well, let me try and explain to it through a diagram. In the diagram, you can see that there is an inner lip and an outer lip of the vagina. This opening of the vagina is known as the vulva, and this inner lip, which you can see on both sides, is known as the labia minora. In the middle of the labia minora is an opening for menstrual fluid to flow through. Outside the labia minora is the labia majora, which is usually a pad of fat. And where the two labia minoras meet at the top, you can see it on the diagram at the top, is the clitoris, which is very, very important because there more than 50 nerve endings open. So you can imagine how sensitive that area is, and therefore you have to be gentle with this area. The clitoris has a hood from both of the labia minora, and inside is the head of the clitoris, which is similar to the glans or the head of the penis, only the length is different. So it is a very sensitive area, and some people believe, or most people have found out, that the clitoris has two parts. One, the superficial part, which is seen outside, and the deeper part, which goes into the sides of the vagina. This deeper part is known as the G-spot. Now here comes the twist. There is no definite area of the G-spot. Each woman is as different as the meals that she has cooked. No two women cook alike. So since it is the deeper part of the clitoris, the fibers, the sensory fibers, also supply the deeper part as well as the superficial part. Stimulating the G-spot is like stimulating the clitoris, and the sensations are very heightened. There is intense stimulation, intense orgasm, and 1 in 10 women have ejaculation, which is a milky fluid that comes from the urethra but is different from the urine. Now the importance of G-spot. This area is located between the pubic bone and the cervix, halfway between those two. So it's about 5 to 8 centimeters from the pubic bone in front of the vagina. If this area is stimulated in particular, which can be done by artificial means using sex toys or by the finger, which is a movement of come here. Two fingers placed in the front of the vagina can produce the effect of severe excitement and orgasm. If in addition the clitoris is also stimulated at the same time, the sensations are heightened to the extreme. The lady can have multiple orgasms. But the position is approximate. It's very difficult to pinpoint exactly where the G-spot is. People have tried experiments, people have tried various techniques, but have not been able to pinpoint the exact location. On an average, it is halfway between the pubic bone and the cervix in front region of the vagina. So how do we find out where the G-spot is? This is by hit and trial method. It can be done by the woman on her own, or it can be done by the partner to find out exactly where the particular woman's G-spot is. The third way of doing it is by use of G-spot locator or G-spot vibrator, which is a curved vibrator really, and you place it at different areas in the front of the vagina, and finally you find an area where you find extreme enjoyment, and that is the G-spot for a particular woman. There are some people who believe that there is no G-spot and this is all rubbish, but by and large people do believe that there are some extra erogenous zones which are known as G-spot in the vagina. G-spot is named after Ernst Grafenberg, who was a gynecologist in the 1940s in Germany. Yes, Germany had scientists at that time who were doing world-class research work. And the G-spot is named after the surname of this particular gynecologist. Similarly, there are U spots and A spots, but these areas are less important than the G spot, and much is not known about these other two spots. The U spot is believed to surround the urethra, and similarly as spot, if once it is stimulated, it produces intense excitement and orgasm. So now you know why in certain positions there is more excitement in a woman than in other areas, and knowing the location of these particular aortonous zones just increases the pleasure and monotony out of the sexual intercourse. If you've enjoyed today's talk, then you can press the like icon, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already for more videos on similar issues. You may also suggest to me how to improve, and or if you want to me to talk on certain topic, by using the comment section. Thank you very much for your patient hearing, and till next time, as the Duchess said to the Bishop, keep it up.